I don't follow what they say. I choose my own way. Ah, they tried to shape my mind, but I refuse the line. Every rule they made for me only fuels my energy. Drums become more active with feels. I hear them talk, I hear them judge, but I won't ever budge. Full band hits hard with later guitars, keep groove rooted in blues praising. I live my life my own way, no matter what they say. I break the mold, I break the chain, I dance inside. punching. Engine roars under neon skies, rolling fast where silence dies. We're locked in groove. Guitar plays tight, blues-based riffs between lines. Headlights cut through endless black, no reason left to turn back. Miles of road in empty space, lost in this high-speed chase. The night gets louder in my head. Every thought stays left for dead. Big, powerful anthem-like hook, full band hits with heavy lead guitars. Long night on the highway run, chasing shadows of the sun. No rest until the break of day, just asphalt leading away. Same groove but more aggressive and full, additional guitar layers, stronger drum accents and drive. Tires scream against the night, burning through the endless light. Every exit feels the same, just another ghostly name. Even more intensity and energy. Long night I cannot escape. Every mile reshapes my fate. Speed becomes the only truth. Echoes of a restless youth. Shifts to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. No signs, no end in sight. Only engine cuts the night. Snare rolls, cymbal swells. Energy ramps up toward the solo. Don't slow down, don't look back. Stay locked into the track. The road never sleeps. Big punchy, big punchy, big punchy. Big punchy, big punchy, big punchy, yeah! Big boulder road behind me, like everything I used to be. I walk through heat and faded light, chasing ghosts into the night. Every step kicks up the past that I thought would never last. Drums become more active with fills. The wind keeps calling out my name, like nothing here has really changed. Big band hits hard with blade and blues phrasing. Dust roll down, the past collide. Everything I tried to hide comes alive beneath my feet. On every broken street. Same structure, but more aggressive. Add fill, stronger drumming. Broken signs and empty miles. Still remember all your smiles, but they fade into the heat of this endless, restless beat. More energy and vocal intensity. Dust keeps falling through the air like memories I still wear. I keep moving, don't look back, but the past is on my track. Shift to halftime feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. Silence speaks in broken tones like voices made of snare builds, cymbal swells. I can't escape what I became. The road still knows my name. Plastics blues, phrasing with rocking tin, like memory in my hand. Full band at peak intensity. Dust road in the past remain, carved inside my veins. I keep walking through the flame, but nothing feels the same. never chose to stay. Even more intensity and energy, traces carved in dirt and stone, proof that we were not alone. Every fall and every rise, written under open skies. Can still be found. Snare rolls, cymbal swells, energy ramps up toward the solo. One more step into the past. Nothing here is made to last. Dust of history. In the dust of history. And with tight awe remembers everything. Shift to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Now silence fills the empty room, where laughter met its doom. Like memories falling like rain. Full band at peak intensity. Full band hits with heavy lift. This is when we still left, before the silence took it back. Even time cannot erase the smile upon our face. Control, feedback tail, and the laughter still remains. Thick overdrive with tight drums and punch-ins, engines scream into the night, chasing ghosts in fading light. Your name, every road feels still the same. Rearview mirror full of pain, but I keep driving through the rain. Drums build fills and increasing intensity. Distance grows, but so does sound of memories that won't back down. Big powerful anthem, like hook. Full band hits with heavy layered guitars. Between kilometers and memories I bleed. Every broken line I read, speeding through what I can't erase, lost inside this endless chase. Same groove but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers of fills, stronger drum accents, and drive highway lights blur in my eyes. Every exit feels like lies. You're still riding in my head. Every word we never said, even more intensity and energy. I keep running from the past, but it's catching up so fast. Every turn I try to take only makes the silence shift to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Now I slow beneath the weight of everything I can't escape. Narrow cymbal swells, rising guitar noise. Don't look back, don't lose control, but the past still takes its toll. Hey! Between kilometers and memories I fall, hearing your voice through it all. No destination feels like home when I'm driving all alone. Finish tight. Finish tight, all with controlled feedback tail. And the road keeps remembering. Thick overdrive with tight drums and breaking chains. Breaking chains inside my mind. I leave the weight I've left behind. Yeah. controlled feedback tail. I am free. I am sound. Drums and punchy airs, headlights cut through the misty road. We were young with nowhere to go. Yeah. We carved our names on broken streets, laughing loud over empty beats. Every corner held our flame. Every mile still feels the same. Drums build with fills and increase and an engine roars. The past won't sleep. These memories I still keep. Big powerful anthem like hook, full band hits with heavy layered guitars. We were fire on fading lanes, burning fast like summer rain. Nothing lasts, but I still remain. Entire marks on ancient plains. Same groove but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers or fills, stronger drum accents and drive. Street lights watched us disappear, chasing dreams with no frontier. Every skid mark tells our story, written in dust and buried glory. Even more intensity and energy. We were loud, we were alive, running wild just to survive. Even time can erase the way we own that empty space. Shift to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Now silence speaks A broken, distant voice. Rain. Same structure but more aggressive. And feel stronger drum accents. If I could turn back time again, I'd change the start, not just the end. But time won't ever still feel. Chasing stars in open skies. Oh! Racing through the dark, carving fire with every spark. We believed we could be more than what the world had planned before. Every step felt so alive, like we were born just to survive. Big, powerful anthem, like hook, full band hits with heavy layered guitars. This is when we chase the dream, tearing life at every seam. Nothing felt out of reach, standing on that endless beach. Oh yeah. Same groove but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers or fills, stronger drum accents and drive. We broke the rules, we broke the night, believing everything would turn out right. But time was faster than our flame. Still we played the endless game. Oh, even more intensity and energy. Out to know we kept riding through the pain, through the fire and the rain. Dreams were louder than the fear, until they slowly disappear. Shift to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Now silence tells us what remains of all our lost brain. tight or with control, feedback tail. And the dream still echoes on. This old guitar still sings your name, carrying echoes of our flame. Yeah. Worn strings and faded wood, still remember when it was good. Every chord we used to play still refuses to fade away. Drums build with fills and increasing intensity. Every note unlocks the past. Moments we thought would always last. Big powerful anthem like hook, full band hits with heavy layered. This old guitar still tells our story, broken dreams and faded glory. Every sound brings you near, like you never disappeared. Same groove but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers or fills, stronger drum accents and drive. It stayed silent for too long, but it still remembers our song. Every scratch across its face holds a memory of your grace. Even more intensity and energy. We were young and full of fire, playing louder, climbing higher. Now it plays without your hand, but it still tries to understand. Shift to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. In the silence, I still hear every note you left here. Snare rolls, cymbal swells, dancing, and guitar chords rise or pause. The engine roars, the past won't sleep. These memories I still keep. Big, powerful anthem like Hook, full band hits with heavy lead. We were fire on faded lanes, burning fast like summer rain. Nothing lasts, but I still remain in tire marks on ancient plains. Same groove, but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers or fills, stronger drum accents and drive. Street lights watched us disappear, chasing dreams with no frontier. Every skid mark tells our story, written in dust and buried glory. Even more intensity and energy. We were loud, we were alive, running wild just to survive. Even time can't erase the way we owned that empty space. Halftime groove, minimal but impactful hits with space. Now silence speaks where we once ran, but I still see who I am. Swells, energy ramps up toward the solo. Don't let go of what we were. The night still calls my name in truth we never knew. Full band at peak intensity, full band at peak intensity. We were fire on faded lanes, still alive in tire stains. No regrets, no turning back, just ghosts riding down the track. The silence turns into fire inside my chest. halftime feel for heavy impact. Simple, crushing groove with space between hits. Say my name, it means nothing now. You lost me somewhere, somehow. I walk back through the fire I made, carrying every debt I've paid. Cold wind cuts through empty streets, a city that forgets your dreams. Wow! Neon lights with no warmth left, every face looks more depressed. Concrete hearts and steel and stone, in this place I walk alone. Drums become more active with feels, no mercy in the air I breathe, just silence that won't release. Big anthemic hook with power for the powers, keep groove rooted in blues phrasing. Cold and cruel the city burns, no compassion, no returns. I shout but no one hears my name, drowning in this frozen flame. Same structure but more aggressive, and feels stronger, drum aggressive. Broken windows, broken lives, everyone just tries to survive. Lost souls walking side by side, with nothing left they can hide. More energy and vocal intensity, cold streets never sleep at night, turning wrong into right. Every step feels like a war, behind every closing door. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. No love, no sign, no grace, just echoes in empty space. vibration with rising chords. Thoughts are loud, I can't escape. Trapped inside this mental shape. Big and fair make hook with power, folk with power. Keep groove, rooted in blues phrasing. Hollow mind, heavy silence, drowning in quiet violence. I scream but no one hears my name. Lost inside my own brain. Same structure but more aggressive. That feels stronger. Drama across my skin. I don't know where I begin. Anxiety in every breath. Feels like I'm close to death. More energy, invoking intensity. I can't run, I can't hide from the storm inside my mind. Every thought breaks me apart. Echoes pounding in my heart. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. Nothing left but empty space in this quiet, endless place. Snare builds, prepare for solo or final explosion. Pressure rising in my chest. No relief, no rest. Full band at peak intensity. Hollow mind, heavy silence. Hollow mind, heavy silence. Living inside mental violence. I'm still here, but I don't feel like anything is real. Ooh, yeah. Like anything is real. Every old song brings you back, like a shadow on my track. memories I can't shake. Big powerful anthem like hook. Full band hits with heavy layered guitar. Your name in every old song I hear. Cut so deep, it brings me near to a time we thought would stay. But it all just slipped away. Same groove but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers or fills. Stronger drum accents and drive. Playlist full of broken time. Every lyric feels like mine. I can't escape the sound you made. A love that slowly decayed. Even more intensity and energy. Your name still fills the air. In melodies I used to share. No matter how I try to run, you echo in every song. Shift to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Even silence sings your part. Inside my fractured heart. Snare rolls, cymbal swells, rising guitar. Energy ramps up toward the solo. Turn it up, let it bleed. You're everything I still need. Your name in every old song. Still where I don't belong, but I keep listening still. To break my own free will. And we're strong. And we're strong. Big punches flicker on empty roads where old stories never grow. like stories left untold. Yeah. This is an old story in the corner of the city, lost in lights that never pity. We were young, we were free, now just echoes in memory. Same structure but more aggressive, and feels stronger, drum accents, broken signs and empty bars. We chase dreams under broken stars. Now silence plays where we used to sing, in every street, a fading thing. This is an old story in the corner of the town, where every hope slowly drowned. We tried to hold what slipped away, but night keeps turning into day. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove, a space between hits. The city knows but it won't speak. It hides the dreams we used to keep. Yesterday. Yesterday. Can't finish tight with controlled feedback. The city sleeps, but memories stay. Master get tired. rifle hits with space. They tried to break our will, but we're standing stronger still. Swells, energy ramps up toward the solo. Hear the sound of rising pride. We won't ever run or hide. Town. Yeah. Finish tight with control. Feedback tail.